Hello, everyone. Thanks for being a part of this special day on the campus of Ball State University. Today helps celebrate the graduation and the centennial year, capping off a century's worth of history and paving the way for generations to come here at Ball State University. We celebrate the graduation of nearly 3,000 here today, encompassing doctorates, masters, bachelor's and associate's degrees. We hope you can sit back and enjoy today's festivities with us inside Worthen Arena. I'm Mick Tidrow. A special thank you to our entire broadcast crew here today at Ball State. So in Worthen today, instead of the Arts Terrace after some inclement weather pushed us inside for this special event honoring nearly 3,000, encompassing so many different degrees and paving the way for the future, we've been able to see this class take part and build the future and also see a hand in so many different things that have crossed campus across the 4+ years of many of these graduates. Today's processional led by Pomp and Circumstance Sir Edward Elgar and James D. Ployhar. Today's Grand Marshal is Claire Grundman. And our welcome later here this morning will be from Provost Rivera Mills once we get to that here on stage for graduation in spring of 2019 across Ball State's campus. We'll have a presentation of platform guests coming up and commencement speaker Governor Eric Holcomb coming up later as well.
Commencement of Ball State University. I am Susana Rivera Mills, and I serve as Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please remain standing as the Ball State Army ROTC Color Guard presents the colors and Ms. Alexandra Bilhartz, a Master of Music candidate, sings the national anthem.
Left, color guard, halt, right, face, post the colors, ready, front. Present, arms.
Gleam
center, face. Forward, march. Left, 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 right, left, left, left.
Please be seated. Members of the faculty, graduates, parents, and friends, this is a most happy day, and we are glad to have all of you here to share in this important occasion. It is a very special time for you who are graduating and for your families and friends, and we offer our warmest congratulations. I am pleased to introduce the platform party, the Board of Trustees, the administration, and those participating in today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all introductions are completed. I'll ask the platform party to stand if you're able as I call your name. Dr. Kesha McBride, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs. Dr. Susan McDowell, Vice Provost for Research. Dr. Trudy Wireman, Assistant Provost for Learning Initiatives. Dr. Tarek Mahfouz, Chairperson, University Senate, Acting Associate Dean, College of Architecture and Planning, and Associate Professor, Department of Construction Management and Interior Design. Mr. Matthew Shaw, Dean of University Libraries. Dr. Kay Bales, Vice President for Enrollment Planning and Management. Mr. Lauren Malm, Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Ms. Jean Crosby, Interim President and Chief Executive Officer of the Ball State University Foundation. Ms. Jean Ann Harcourt, Trustee. Ms. Rebecca Rice, Vice President for Governmental Relations. Mr. Michael McDaniel, Trustee. Dr. Sue Hodges-Moore, Chief Strategy Officer. Ms. Beth Getz, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. Ms. Kathy Wolf, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Mr. Bernard Hannon, Vice President for Business Affairs and Treasurer. Ms. Marley Jacotz, Trustee. Ms. Sally Falling, Vice President and General Counsel. Dr. David Perkins, Professor of Psychological Science, who is carrying the Presidential Mace. Ms. Alexandra Bilhart, our vocalist. Ms. Roanne Royer Engel, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Mrs. Lucina Ball Moxley, Honorary Degree Candidate. The Honorable Eric Holcomb, Governor of the State of Indiana and today's commencement speaker. Mr. Jeffrey Mearns, President. Ms. Renee Conley, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Tom Bracken, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Matt Momper, Assistant Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Dr. John Emmert, Dean of Honors College, and Dr. Samuel DeWeese, Chair of the Alumni Council. Thank you for being here with us. At this time, I would also like to introduce other administrators, college deans, and associate deans who are seated with the graduates. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Interim Dean Dave Ferguson, College of Architecture and Planning. Interim Brian Dean Mark Meyering, Miller College of Business, and Associate Dean Sushil Sharma. Dean Paige Turner, College of Communication, Information, and Media, and Associate Dean Lori Byers. Interim Dean Michael O'Hara, College of Fine Arts. Dean Mitchell Whaley, College of Health, and Associate Deans Yayanthi Kandaya and Anthony Mahan. Dean Maureen McCarthy, College of Sciences and Humanities, and Associate Deans Claire Chateau, Jill Coleman, and Kevin Smith. Interim Dean Roy Weaver, Teachers College, Associate Dean Anita Welch, and Interim Associate Dean Cheryl Stump. Dean Adam Beach, Graduate School, and Associate Dean Stephanie Simon Dack. Today, our interpreters are Lisa Melby and Anna Rubel. Thank you for being with us today. And now I am pleased to welcome President Jeff Mearns to the podium.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege today and every day to serve as the president here at Ball State University. And it is my privilege to confer an honorary degree this morning upon a very deserving woman. And I would like to ask and invite Trustee Conley and Trustee Bracken to assist me. And Lucina Ball Moxley, would you please join us at the podium? Our university confers honorary degrees on individuals who have demonstrated remarkable achievements. As we conclude our centennial year, we are proud to bestow an honorary degree on the oldest living member of the family that founded our institution, a remarkable woman who embodies the Ball family legacy of philanthropy, cultural advancement, and public service. Lucina Ball Moxley is the granddaughter of William C. Ball, one of the 5 Ball brothers who founded our university a century ago. And just as 1918 marked the auspicious beginning of Ball State University, it also marked the beginning of Lucina's extraordinary life. Lucina was born on August 21st, 1918. She spent her formative, that's worth a round of applause. She spent her formative years with her extended family here in Muncie, and she inherited a love of music from her parents, William and Agnes Ball. She began piano lessons at 4 years old, honing the talent that would lead to her life's calling. In 1939, Lucina graduated from Sarah Lawrence College in New York, after which she attended the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. In 1940, Lucina married Edwin B. Eckerson, a military surgeon who was killed during World War II. Her second husband, Sam Moxley, became the owner of Indianapolis-based Haig Drug Store, a pharmacy with stores across the Midwest. Lucina and Sam settled in Indianapolis, where Lucina pursued a musical career that kept her active playing the piano, teaching the piano, and performing in concerts and recitals with musicians in the city and far beyond. Lucina also pursued her love of writing, authoring several children's books. She is also the author of a biography of her late husband, as well as a travelogue and an autobiography which details her memories of growing up as a member of the Ball family. And in her memoir, Lucina described the many changes she has seen in her lifetime, with a quote that embodies the spirit of our university's ongoing centennial celebration. And this is what Lucina wrote: "We can't help but be different from our forefathers, but basic values and strength of character remain the same. Today, our university's mission is guided by the enduring values that would make Lucina's grandfather and his siblings proud. These enduring values, excellence, innovation, courage, integrity, inclusiveness, social responsibility, and gratitude. These enduring values have guided us through our institution's proud past, and they will continue to be a source of inspiration and strength for our bright future." Lucina Ball Moxley, we are grateful that you and your family were able to join us for this commencement ceremony. In honoring you today, Ball State University recognizes your lifetime accomplishments as a musician, an educator, and a patron of the arts. And with this award, we also recognize the historic contributions of the many members of your family, a family whose vision and generosity continues to transform the lives of our faculty, our staff, our students, and alumni. And so therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you, Lucina Ball Moxley, the degree of Doctor of Arts with the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and we award you this diploma in testimony thereof and present you the academic hood for this degree. So several months ago when I called Lucina, she said, well, and I offered to present her with this diploma. She said, well, I don't have a degree from Ball State. And I said, now you do. Thank you all very much. It's now my honor to introduce our commencement speaker. Governor Eric Holcomb is our state's 51st governor. Governor Holcomb is a lifelong Hoosier, and he is a veteran of the United States Navy. Since taking office in 2017, Governor Holcomb has promoted a number of initiatives to better our state through his next level agenda. Under his leadership, Indiana has had 2 consecutive record-breaking years of job creation. Last year, 320 companies committed to create at least 31,000 new jobs in our state. In 2018, Governor Holcomb partnered with the Marco Foundation and with Microsoft to launch Skillful Indiana, a nonprofit initiative aimed at bridging the divide between the skills Hoosiers have and the skills businesses need. Indiana was the 2nd state in the country to adopt this new and innovative program. In his first legislative session, Governor Holcomb rallied bipartisan support from Indiana lawmakers to expand pre-K for low-income children. And he also unveiled the Next Level Recovery, an online resource to support the state's comprehensive and community-based effort to fight the opioid crisis. Governor Holcomb has led the way for the largest infrastructure investment in the state's history with the long-term, fully funded Next Level Roads program. Now, Governor Holcomb travels all across Indiana every day, meeting Hoosiers who share with them their opinions about how to make their community better places to live, to work, to play, and to raise their children. As Indiana's highest-ranking official, he also travels around the world to attract business to our state. And today, we are grateful that he has traveled to Muncie, Indiana, to be with us for our special commencement ceremony. Now, I also have to tell you that we're pleased that Governor Holcomb's wife, Janet Holcomb, is here with us this morning. As some of you know, the First Lady is an alumna of our university. She has earned both her bachelor's degree and her master's degree in fine arts from Ball State. And last fall, she joined us to kick off our centennial events. So it is fitting that she is with us as we conclude our year-long celebration. Please join me in welcoming our First Lady back to our alma mater. And so, as we celebrate our university's 100th anniversary, we are honored to make history once again today by welcoming the first sitting Indiana governor to deliver a commencement address at Ball State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the commencement speaker, Governor Eric Holcomb.
Good morning. President Mearns, distinguished trustees, faculty, staff, alumni, and members of the extended Ball State family, dating back 100+ years, I might add. It's good to be with you all here today to celebrate this prestigious university's centennial graduating class. It's a profound and historical honor for me as governor of the great state of Indiana to be here on this day and to have a role in your celebration, a real source of pride for all of us, for the graduates, for the parents, maybe most of all, friends. We all realize we didn't arrive at this place alone. This will be a day I shall never forget. And as the president just alluded to, being in Muncie and at Ball State, it has become somewhat of a family affair for me. You see, my brother-in-law, Judd, is a direct descendant of E.B. Ball and now serves as the president of the Ball Brothers Foundation. And yes, even closer to home, my beautiful bride, Janet, has earned 2 degrees from Ball State, and she reminds me of that too occasionally. That's worth a chirp chirp if ever there was one. So when President Mearns and the trustees extended an invitation to participate in this ceremony with you, of course I was going to say yes anyway, but it wasn't like I had much choice in the matter. And what a matter it is. This is a milestone ceremony for one of our nation's flagship institutions, and it being the centennial graduating class makes it extra special still. And when I think about how far Indiana has advanced over this last century, a lot of who we are and what we've become as a state is because of this university and the 99 classes of graduates who came before you all. Like a lot of Indiana's success stories, it's rooted in modesty. Think back, rewind the tape. 1 building, 300 students, 5 fields of study. But today, Ball State is a globally recognized university with over 22,000 students, almost 200,000 alumni worldwide, 190 undergraduate programs, plus another 140 graduate programs, and 100 buildings, one for each year, you might say, spread across this beautiful, growing campus of intellect. It's a proud past and an important legacy, a legacy that now you all carry on. Commencements are one of those few moments in our lives where we are different beforehand and afterwards, fundamentally different. Birth, marriage, graduation, when your kids are born, these are some of life's lines of demarcation. And after these events, you're in a distinctively new phase, you might say a new chapter in your lives. Yesterday, you were all students. Today, you're honorees, having achieved something truly worth celebrating. And tomorrow, well, that's up to you, because you'll be off and running in your own lives on many different paths, scattering from this place, which has served you all so well. And exactly because of the education and nourishment, what you've been immersed in here at Ball State, you've got a fantastic head start. But don't run too far, because Indiana needs you, and Indiana wants you, every single one of you. Because I know the type of graduates Ball State produces. I know what you bring to the table. You are difference makers, force multipliers, doers, grinders, innovators, collaborators. You are the secret ingredient to Indiana's bright future. And I must commend your sense of timing. Although for many of you, I think it was your parents who had more to do with that, but regardless of who gets credit, we'll share it. In the entire 202-year history of our state, there has never been a more exciting and empowering time to be a Hoosier, or Cardinal, perhaps is more fitting, than there is right now. And that's, again, due in large part to Ball State and the incredible mark Ball State graduates have had and are having on our state. You see it in the buildings designed by Ball State graduates. You hear it from the educators produced by the Ball State Teachers College. You read about it from the Ball State entrepreneurs who have created the very businesses that are transforming lives and the communities in which they live. You feel it from the artists, from the broadcasters, from the nurses. Their impact is everywhere, and we need more of it, and that is precisely where you all come in. So I'm going to personally ask each of you for 4 favors. Not to be too overly dramatic here, but as I see it, the future is in your hands. So no pressure, but here goes. First, stay in Indiana. This is important. You'll make your parents happy too, by the way. Do what the Ball brothers did 100 years ago and find a way to give back to better our state. If that's the only thing that you take from what I share this morning, it'll be worth it. And by the way, my successors for the next 100 years will appreciate it as well. Okay, now that we've got that settled on and you're agreeing to stay here, I'll move on to 2. Second, pursue a career that you are passionate about. Find something, anything that excites you, that stretches you, and puts this Ball State degree to work for you. You already earned a world-class education here at Ball State. Now you can begin a meaningful vocation that will lead you on to that next big thing right here in the heart of the heartland. Reach for that vocation that is as close to a vacation as it possibly can be, so that you enjoy waking up every day and getting at it. Third, meet someone and fall in love. And well, you know what happens next. Start a family. I told you we need more Cardinals. Okay? So raise them here and raise them with lots of love and teach them how to live generously. Teach them how to be kind and nice, how to aspire and inspire. Just like I hope all of you will each of your days ahead. In fact, carry on those enduring values that President Mearns just recited: excellence and integrity, inclusiveness, social responsibility, and gratitude. Those are all worthy pursuits, no matter where you end up. And maybe more importantly, during the pursuit itself. And the fourth thing that I will ask of all of you, although you probably won't like this as much as the first 3, but it, I think, can be the difference maker. I ask each of you to fail. not permanently fail, but fail while pushing it to the max. You know where I'm going with this. At the risk of sounding like your dad, I'm going to say it anyway. You'll learn more from some of your failures than you probably will from all of those easy, safe, comfortable victories. Wins are great, and you're going to rack them up, I know, and you'll work hard for them, and you'll celebrate them. Today is proof positive of that. But you'll have failures too. So fail fast and get back up. Get back on track, on your horse, ride, embrace it, gain confidence from it, dance like nobody is watching. Or if you're like me and not Alexandra, sing like no one's listening. Because if you aren't failing, chances are you aren't breaking new ground, reaching for what's temporarily just out of your grasp, or making new discoveries, or exploring new places and faces. But don't just take it from me. Look at Lincoln, or Jordan, or Oprah, or Letterman, legends all, or anyone up here on stage. We've all come up short. But you don't lose until you quit trying. The precursors of this prominent university failed too. The Eastern Indiana Normal School shuttered after about 2 years, reopened a year later, and then failed again. Was purchased and reopened, but defaulted on the mortgage. And you guessed it, failed again. Then 100 years ago, the Ball brothers bought this foreclosed institution, made some changes, learned from the past, learned from those lessons. And the rest, as they say, is history. And you're continuing to make it. That's what's so exhilarating, because the journey won't always be in this straight line. It seldom is. And those twists and turns along the trail, it's what gives a full life breadth and depth, and your mission a higher meaning. Plus, you have advantages that the Ball brothers never had. You have more processing power in your hand than NASA deployed when they sent a man to and from the moon. You have more ability to instantly connect with more knowledge and people and markets than Einstein, Columbus, or Gates ever could. Science tells us you will all live longer on average than Mozart, Madam C.J. Walker, or the Delaware that first called this home. In fact, with the power of medicines and cures that are out there on the horizon, I wonder how many of these graduates will be around to witness Ball State's bicentennial. Wrap your brain around that. It's probably going to happen. The question is, for you graduates, what will you do with this power? In a world where there are more cell phones than toothbrushes, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but in that world, I'm betting you will soar like the cardinal you are. Because you got this. And I know with the skills that you're equipped with now, you get to determine your destiny. Especially if you do those 4 things. Stay in Indiana. Pursue your passion. Fall in love. And embrace the opportunities that follow any temporary setback. Do those 4 things, and you will be well on your way to not only a successful life, but to solving the meaning and the mystery of life itself. Graduates, I know I don't need to stand here and tell you what an amazing world awaits you. And because I'm in a Ball state of mind, I know that means much success is coming your way. So onward and upward, go forth and let your power be a force for good. Thank you and congratulations. You are all alumni today. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Holcomb. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for bringing the First Lady back home to Ball State. So the Provost, we are now ready to proceed with awarding some of those important degrees.
Let's do that. We will proceed with the hooding of the doctoral and specialist in education candidates. Will the candidates for all doctoral degrees and education specialist degrees please rise? President Mearns, as Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, I present to you those candidates who have completed all the requirements for the following advanced degrees: Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Arts, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, and Specialist in Education.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing the very high level of intellectual accomplishment that you have attained. I welcome you into the honorable company of scholars. Congratulations on your very special accomplishments.
The candidates for the degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called by Dr. Stephanie Simon-Dack, Associate Dean for the Graduate School, and be invested with the symbols of their degrees. Dean Adam Beach will lead the candidates to the platform.
Hyatt Tawfiq Ibrahim Badawi. Nicole Ruth Cardasolaris. Assisting with the hooding today is Paul Ranieri, Associate Professor of English. Jill Tanya. Assisting with the hooding today is Carolyn Dowling, Associate Professor of Geological Sciences. Manisha Rustagi. Assisting with the hooding today is Jacob Chan, Associate Professor of Counseling Psychology. Rolane Dia. Assisting with the hooding today is Blair Mattern, Director of Interdisciplinary Clinical Operations. Angela Hill. Assisting with the hooding today is Blair Mattern. Ken Njenga. Assisting with the hooding today is Blair Mattern. Caitlin Valerie Richter. Assisting with the hooding today is Blair Mattern. Carly J. Yoder. Assisting with the hooding today is Blair Mattern. Barbara Lynn Martig. Assisting with the hooding today is Claudia Updike, Professor Emeritus of Speech Pathology and Audiology. Audrey Ann Reese. Assisting with the hooding today is Greg Alcessor, Assistant Clinical Professor of Audiology. Kevin Grease. Assisting with the hooding today is Scott Trappy, John and Janice Fisher Professor of Exercise Science. Stacy Lynn Smith. Assisting with the hooding today is Marilyn Quick, Associate Professor of Educational Leadership. Devin Ross Arms. Assisting with the hooding today is Joseph McKinney, Professor of Educational Leadership. Jeffrey M. Henderson. Assisting with the hooding today is Joseph McKinney. Charles Grable. Assisting with the hooding today is Serena Solom, Associate Professor of Educational Psychology, Leadership. Amy K. Sivley. Assisting with the hooding today is Serena Solom. Charla D. Shyland. Assisting with the hooding today is Lori Boyland, Associate Professor of Educational Leadership. Sarah Elizabeth Shorebeck. Assisting with the hooding today is Amanda Latz, Associate Professor of Adult, Higher, and Community Education. Curtis Michael Clark. Assisting with the hooding today is Thalia Mulvihill, Professor of Social Foundations of Education, Higher Education. Courtney Ray Robbins. Assisting with the hooding today is Thalia Mulvihill. James Summers. Assisting with the hooding today is Thalia Mulvihill. Barbara A. Maban. Assisting with the hooding today is Michelle Buwaki-Dudka, Professor of Adult, Higher, and Community Education. Jessica Lane Rager. Assisting with the hooding today is Roger Wessel, Professor of Higher Education. James Philip Thompson. Assisting with the hooding today is Mihoko Watanabe, Professor of Flute, and Linda Poley, Professor of Music History and Musicology.
We will now present the candidates for master's degrees. Will all master's degrees candidates please stand? President Mearns, I present to you those candidates for master's degrees who have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective master's degrees with all rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing your completion of the first level of graduate studies. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. And you may be seated.
Dr. John Emmert, Dean of the Honors College, will announce the honors recognitions.
The Honors College provides distinctive educational opportunities for undergraduates of high academic achievement. In addition to their major and minor concentrations, students in the Honors College must complete the Honors Core curriculum, consisting of 6 core courses in the liberal arts and sciences, and 2 additional honors colloquia that focus on critical analysis of issues in areas of faculty expertise. Each student must also complete a senior capstone thesis and maintain a cumulative grade point average of 3.33 or higher in all coursework. Those baccalaureate candidates who are graduating from the University Honors College are wearing the red and white honors cords. Would you please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Departmental honors are awarded to those students who graduate with a minimum grade point average of 3.5 in their major. They also complete special work in their major, as well as some sort of thesis or creative project. Will you please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Academic honors in writing are based upon review of a portfolio of course-related writing that demonstrates sustained excellence in writing throughout the student's undergraduate years. In addition, a committee reviews an essay written on a common topic of general interest. Would you please stand and be recognized? Students with outstanding scholastic records graduate with academic honors. These students are wearing bronze, silver, or gold medallions on red ribbons. Students who have achieved scholastic averages between 3.60 and 3.79 are wearing the bronze medallion and graduating cum laude. Will you please rise and be recognized? You may be seated. Those graduates who have earned scholastic averages between 3.80 and 3.89 are wearing the silver medallion and graduating magna cum laude. Will you please rise and be recognized? You may be seated. The highest scholastic honors given by the university go to those students whose scholastic averages are 3.90 or higher. These graduates are wearing the gold medallion and are graduating summa cum laude. Will you please rise and be recognized? You may be seated. Congratulations to all of you who are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude for your superior academic achievements.
Today, we have 14 graduating seniors who have achieved academic excellence. I ask Trustee Conley to come forward and the junior marshals to escort the following students to the platform: Peyton N. Barr, Emily M. Cade, Shelby E. Haggard, Allie R. Hartman, Marissa R. Hostetler, Emily A. Howland, Rachel N. Jordan, Kaylee Luke, Nathan R. McCann, Grace A. McLean, Raylan A. Mills, Brittany Moran, Alexandra K. Small, and Marcus A. Wilkins.
Good morning. As Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to recognize these 14 students who have achieved special academic distinction. They have completed their baccalaureate degrees programs with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. What an incredible achievement. So as I call your name, will you please come forward to achieve your certificate and recognize your achievement? Peyton Barr. Peyton's from Carmel, Indiana, is a Spanish language, linguistic, and cultural studies major who studied abroad in Costa Rica. She was a member of Kappa Delta Phi and Honor Society Foundation. A recent newlywed, she will pursue a master's degree in counseling psychology after graduation and hopes to focus on providing mental health resources to undocumented immigrants. Congratulations very much. Emily Cade. Emily is from Peru, Indiana. She is an elementary education major who volunteered more than 150 hours through student voluntary services. After graduation, she will be getting married, moving to Fort Wayne, and hopes to be teaching in an elementary classroom. Congratulations. Shelby Haggard. Shelby is a native of Muncie, Indiana, majored in psychology with minors in interpersonal relations, autism spectrum disorders, and human development. She's been involved with College Mentors for 4 years, and she plans to pursue an ed degree in school psychology at Ball State. Congratulations. Allie Hartman. Allie is from Champaign-Urbana, Illinois. She majored in classical culture, classical language, Latin, and Greek, and minored in creative writing. She was a Croda research assistant at the David Owsley Museum of Art, and after graduation, she will have an internship at Upland Peak Sanctuary in Freedom, Indiana. Congratulations. Marissa Hostetler. Marissa's from Napanese, Indiana, and is a biology major in pre-med preparation program, as well as honors college student. She has been involved with Raleigh Dance Marathon and Chi Omega sorority. She plans to attend IU School of Medicine to become a physician. Congratulations. Emily Holland. Emily's a native from Indianapolis, Indiana, and is a Spanish education major. She studied abroad in Buenos Aires and was a member of the Spanish Club and Student Honor Society. She plans to teach high school Spanish in the Indianapolis area after graduation. Rachel Jordan. Rachel is from Yorktown, Indiana. She's a clarinet performance major in the School of Music who performed with the Muncie and Ball State Symphony Orchestras. After graduation, she plans to pursue a master's degree in clarinet performance at the University of Texas at Austin in order to prepare a career in orchestral performance. Congratulations. Kaylee Luke. Kaylee is also from Yorktown, Indiana, and majored in accounting and Spanish. She's been involved in Beta Alpha Phi in the VITA program in addition to studying abroad in Spain. Her future plans include an 18-month mission trip to Peru, followed by the completion of a master's in accounting degree and the hopes of a PhD in accounting. Congratulations. Nathan McCain. Nathan from Guilford, Indiana, is a chemistry major with a concentration in biochemistry and minors in mathematics and biology. He will attend the University of Notre Dame and participate in the Integrated Biomedical Science PhD program. Congratulations. Grace McLean. Grace is from Arcadia, Indiana, and she is an economics major who is a Miller Scholar and a member of Beta Gamma Sigma Ochroma Delta Epsilon Honor Society. And after graduation, she will be working as a statistical analyst for the United Actuarial Services. Raylan Mills. Raylan from Union City, Indiana, majored in elementary education. In addition to studying abroad in Liverpool, England, she's a member of Sigma Kappa sorority, Golden Key International Honor Society, and Kappa Delta Phi. Her future plans are to travel and pursue a teaching position. Congratulations. Brittany Morgan. Britt is from Palatine, Illinois, and she majored in elementary education. While a student, she founded, designed, and implemented a summer reading program, Readers to Leaders, for Latino students in her hometown. She hopes to teach in the Indianapolis area and to pursue a master's degree within the realms of education. Alexandria Small. Allie from Fairmont, Indiana, majored in family and child with concentration in child development and family studies. She's been involved in Phi Upsilon Ochroma and Mortarboard. She plans to pursue a master's degree in curriculum and instruction while pursuing as a training and curriculum specialist in the Air Force Child Development Center. Congratulations. Marcus Wilkins. Marcus is from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and majored in agricultural science. After graduation, actuarial science, there's a big difference there. After graduation, he will be working an internship in Lincoln Financial Group. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. Quite an accomplishment. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Conley. I now invite President Mearns back to the podium to present 4 prestigious senior awards.
It is now my privilege to recognize 4 outstanding students who have been selected from a very competitive pool of their peers for the distinction that they have earned. I'd like to invite Roanne Royer-Engel. She will assist me with the presentation of these 4 awards. We begin with the Senior Distinguished Service Award for Outstanding Community Service, and I'm pleased to present this year's award to Ms. Hannah Alethea. Today, Hannah is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in General Studies with an emphasis in mathematics and a minor in sociology. Hannah's commitment to community action has inspired her to use her strong interpersonal skills to support marginalized people through service and advocacy. During her time at our university, Hannah dedicated many hours to volunteer efforts and to social agencies that impact vulnerable citizens in our community. Under the supervision of Professor Brad Gideon, Hannah participated in the Access to Justice Clinic, an immersive learning experience that places students with community partners who provide legal support services to people in our community and in our state. Hannah volunteered for Muncie's court-appointed Special Advocate's Office, helping court liaison Karen Zabel gather information relevant to the hundreds of children served by that agency. Hannah's work heightened her willingness to participate as an engaged, informed servant of the community. In her own words, Hannah discovered, and I quote, "To better the community is to better thyself." Hannah also volunteered for the Facing Project, a local nonprofit organization that seeks to strengthen communities by connecting people through stories. In addition to her commitment to these causes, Hannah also participated in projects that benefited communities that are important to her. She dedicated more than 50 service hours towards helping plant and tend the Lawrence Community Gardens, which serves residents living in the far east side of Indianapolis. And she donated more than 100 hours of service to Teeter Organic Farm, a community-run organic farm in Noblesville that donates more than 12,000 servings of fresh organic produce each year to local food pantries. Hannah, today we recognize you for your commitment to serving your community. And on behalf of Ball State University, thank you very much and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to present the Provost's Prize for Outstanding Scholarly Work to Ms. Hannah Fluhler. Hannah is an exceptional scholar. As a Whitinger Scholar, Hannah received the most prestigious scholarship awarded to Ball State students. And today she graduates magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing and pre-dance movement therapy. As the inaugural James S. Rubel Fellow for Innovative Experiences, Hannah worked to combat the opioid crisis by focusing on newborn infants of mothers addicted to drugs. In pursuit of her dream of becoming a neonatologist, Hannah assembled a clinical research team to propose and conduct a study that examined the effects of movement and music therapy for newborns suffering from drug withdrawal. In addition to her research work, Hannah pursued multiple cross-cultural learning experiences. She saw more than 500 patients as part of a brigade that traveled to Ecuador with Timmy Global Health, and she took field studies in Italy and in Asia. Hannah also participated in several immersive learning experiences. She contributed to Find Focus, the university's first undergraduate microbiology journal, and she was involved with A Tapestry of Dance, a student-led performance staged by our Department of Theater and Dance. Through these experiences, Hannah participated in the kind of interdisciplinary work that is the hallmark of a Ball State education. And then in addition to these impressive academic accomplishments, Hannah served in leadership roles with the Homecoming Steering Committee, the Pan-Hellenic Council, and the Ball State Dance Marathon. And she volunteered on campus in the community with nonprofits that included Camp Sunshine, the Facing Project, and the Prism Project, our university's performing arts programs for students with special needs. Hannah's mentor, Professor Renee Twible, described Hannah as, quote, a world changer. And in her own words, Dr. Twible said of her first meeting with Hannah, and I quote, "I walked away suspecting I had just met the most extraordinary student of my long career." Now, after she graduates, we just learned recently that after she graduates, Hannah will travel to Melbourne, Australia. She has just received a prestigious Fulbright scholarship to conduct research as part of a team studying a rare genetic disease called Fanconi anemia. Hannah, on behalf of our university, congratulations on your record. Have safe travels, and as the governor said, come back home to Indiana. Our next award is being presented for the first time as part of our spring commencement ceremony. The Jesse Nixon Award is given annually by the Multicultural Center in recognition of a graduating student of color or an international student who has been involved in student life and who has made a positive impact on our community. The award is bestowed in honor and in memory of Jesse Nixon, who was the first African-American student to graduate from Ball State University. This year, in recognition of our centennial, our university has begun a new tradition of recognizing the honoree of this award as part of our spring commencement ceremony. And I am pleased to present the 2019 Jesse Nixon Award to Mr. Anthony Worthen. Anthony is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in marketing with a minor in professional writing. Anthony's passions for digital and social media are the reasons that he is pursuing a career in the field of digital marketing. While at Ball State, Anthony presented more than 100 workshops as a peer advocate at the Multicultural Center. In this role, Anthony helped run programs and events on campus that aim to educate our university community about diversity, inclusion, and social justice. In 2018, Anthony was awarded a Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship that afforded him the opportunity to study abroad at Richmond University in London. There, he took global marketing courses and he served as a guest writer for a student-led fashion magazine. Upon his return to our campus, Anthony presented a workshop detailing the importance of study abroad opportunities for minority and underrepresented students, detailing ways for them to help fund and participate in their own study abroad experiences. In addition to his work with the Multicultural Center, Anthony participated in several internships during his undergraduate career. Most recently, he served as the marketing intern for the City of Muncie and its Office of Urban Development. There, he created marketing materials, participated in community outreach events, and assisted with the development of monitoring tools for communication purposes. Anthony, on behalf of Ball State University, congratulations on your efforts to promote diversity and inclusion on our campus and in our community. And now it is my privilege to present the John R. Emmons Outstanding Senior Award. This award is in honor of the 6th president of Ball State University. The award recognizes a senior's cumulative co-curricular achievement, leadership, and contributions to our university. And the 2019 recipient is Ms. Kathy Berryhill. Today, Kathy graduates with a Bachelor of Science degree in construction management with a business administration minor. Over the course of her 4 years as a Ball State student, Kathy committed herself to our institution's enduring value of academic excellence. She was selected to represent Ball State in the Associated Schools of Construction competition, helping her team bring home top national honors. She served as a member of the Construction Management Student Organization, and she was awarded the Construction Management Scholarship. Kathy also earned 2 highly sought-after summer internships, and she represented her program and the College of Architecture and Planning at various state legislative events and programs with the University Foundation. Kathy also upheld our university's enduring value to act in a socially responsible way. A testament to her desire to better our university can be summarized in the words of her mentor, Professor Jennifer Warner, and I quote, "In my 13 years at Ball State, I have not known a student who is as committed to Ball State as Kathy has been during her time on our campus." Indeed, Kathy was an active participant in student life. She earned regional recognition for serving 2 successful terms as president of the Residence Hall Association. She I think we just got upstaged. She held leadership positions with our Student Government Association and University Governance. She was a member of the National Residence Hall Honorary, and she served as the student representative on a number of university-level committees. In her application essay for this award, Kathy wrote that change and growth often happen slowly, and she realized she may not personally witness some of the key changes that she had championed during her undergraduate career. Nevertheless, she remained committed to serving as a student leader. And I want to say I'm grateful to Kathy for her commitment to helping ease the transition to college for our incoming students and their families. As a family orientation leader and as an Accelerate program lead mentor, Kathy welcomed members of the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. And I think if you know Kathy, you can be confident that her warm personality and winning smile helped her foster a real connection with our students, a connection combined with her extraordinary level of campus involvement, which helped Kathy earn the title of Homecoming Queen during her junior year. And Kathy has said that being at Ball State has taught her the importance of loving and thanking people. From her first tour of campus to her last month as an undergraduate, she has learned, and this is again her quote, a quote from her essay, "The mark of a good leader is not the things that they accomplish, but rather the things they help those around them accomplish." Kathy, on behalf of Ball State University, thank you. Thank you for serving us with grace and humility. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Mearns. It is humbling to see the level of excellence of our students. Can we give them one more round of applause, please? I now invite Lieutenant Colonel Mark South to the podium for the commissioning of 6 ROTC graduates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this? Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States, in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, it's time to recognize those that are receiving baccalaureate degrees or associate degrees. As I call the name of your college, please rise and remain standing. And by the way, it's okay to show enthusiasm for your college at this point. So here we go. College of Architecture and Planning. Remain standing, thank you. Miller College of Business. College of Communication, Information, and Media. College of Fine Arts. College of Health. College of Sciences and Humanities. And Teachers College. President Mearns, I am pleased to present to you these proud candidates who have completed all of the requirements for their respective baccalaureate or associate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective bachelor's or associate degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall ever be the testimony of your accomplishments. And with pride and with pleasure, I admit you into the company of educated women and men, and you may now wear your mortarboard tassels and switch them from right to left. You may be seated. Thank you. So I want to extend my congratulations to all of the members of the graduating class of 2019, all of the graduates today. It's also an honor to have with us today Sam Deweese, who is representing our Ball State University Alumni Association. Sam, it is my honor to present to you the newest members of the Ball State University Alumni Association. So just a few words. As we all know, commencement is a celebration. It's a celebration of the achievements of our students who will now begin the next stage of their life's journeys. But before I offer them a few brief words of advice and encouragement, I want to acknowledge one of my colleagues who is also concluding his service at our university this year. Bernard Hannon. I want to thank you for your service as our Vice President for Finance and Administration. Your service to our university is not yet complete, but today you are deserving of our sincere appreciation for ensuring that our university's finances remain strong and stable, and for guiding the women and men who maintain our beautiful campus. Thank you, Bernie, and good luck. And to you, our graduates, the reason we are here today is to celebrate you. But as you know, and as our governor said, your academic success is not just the product of your individual effort. Rather, it is the result of the sustained and collective commitment of many people, some of whom are here with us this morning. At Ball State, we have hundreds of distinguished faculty who are dedicated to teaching and to scholarship, and they engage our students as partners. They engage our students as partners in the quest for knowledge and greater understanding. Some of our faculty are here today and they're wearing traditional academic regalia. This tradition symbolizes their commitment to sharing their knowledge with others while they continue the search for truth and wisdom. We also have thousands of talented and supported staff members who are equally dedicated to your accomplishments. Now, we don't make them dress up in caps and gowns, but we know and appreciate their contributions to you. And we have trustees who are here this morning. They care deeply about your success, and their commitment to our mission and to your success is a source of strength for all of us. But there's also a very special group of people who deserve our recognition, and they are your family and your friends. These are the women and the men who have guided you. They have been there to support you with enthusiastic encouragement, to support you with good advice, and to guide you with unconditional love. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your family and friends. And so just a few words to you, our graduates. You know, in helping me prepare to introduce Dr. Moxley today, one of my colleagues found a newspaper article that had been written about her more than 20 years ago. In that newspaper article, Lucina was quoted as saying, quote, "My philosophy is that you're only alive for a while, and you'd better fill up those days." Well, of course, Dr. Moxley has lived much longer than most of us will, and she has certainly filled each day with energy and passion. But this quote, the reason I share it with you is because it prompts me to ask you this question today. How will you fill up your days? How will you fill up your days? And as you leave our campus, I suggest that you reflect on the aspirations that we have articulated in our mission statement, because we believe that we have prepared you for a fulfilling career, and we hope that we have inspired you to lead a meaningful life. But what is a fulfilling career? And what is a meaningful life? Well, we cannot answer those questions for you. Rather, each one of you will provide your own individual answers to those questions. You will answer those questions based on your own experiences, your own circumstances, and your own unique aspirations, your own personal dreams. And your answers, I suspect, will certainly evolve and grow and change with the passage of time. But I know this: professional success and career fulfillment, they are not the same. People generally equate success with financial rewards, with impressive titles, and with notoriety or fame. But those are external indicators of success. And I fear that you may very well find that they can be temporary and hollow. So instead, I encourage you to seek fulfillment. Set professional goals that will make you and your families and your friends proud. They will be proud of your professional contributions because your contributions have improved the lives of other people. That impact is not shallow, it is not hollow. That impact will be enduring. I also encourage you to pursue a life of meaning. Life is a gift. Life is a precious gift. And to lead a meaningful life, you should share that gift with people who need you. To lead a meaningful life, you must also embody certain core values, such as the enduring values that are articulated in the Beneficence Pledge. Be sincere and speak the truth. Model integrity and value integrity in others. Be grateful. Be grateful and demonstrate your gratitude through service to others. Through your character and your commitment, please help us create a brighter world. Please help us to create that world that will be more peaceful and more just. As the governor said, we believe in that brighter future, in that better world, because we believe in you. And finally, I wish you good luck, and on a personal note, I'm grateful that your final year with us has included a special moment for our university, the celebration of our university's centennial. Now, last fall, as part of this celebration, we recognized a remarkable group of graduating seniors. Their designation as our 2018 class of Centennial Scholars, that was a defining moment in our celebration of our university's 100th anniversary. And today, our Centennial Scholars are here with their parents and friends, and I would like to ask our Centennial Scholars to stand so that we can acknowledge their academic and civic accomplishments. Centennial Scholars, please. Thank you. Now, a while ago, while preparing to begin our centennial celebration, we also held an event in November 2017 where we invited a group of students, the members of last year's cabaret class. We invited them to perform in Sursa Hall. They sang a song that they wrote, a song that captures the passion and the pride of our university. Their lyrics communicate a few key aspects of our fundamental mission. The lyrics remind us that our faculty and our staff and our students, they are given the freedom and flexibility to collaborate as learning partners. Their words demonstrate that we provide a transformative educational experience to our students. And their lyrics prove that our history and our future are guided by our sustained commitment to the enduring values represented by beneficence, whom our students affectionately call Benny. So since that first performance, our cabaret students have performed this song at various events throughout the past 2 school years on our campus, as well as in Chicago, Indianapolis, and New York City. So I've invited once again this year's graduating seniors in the cabaret class to perform this song for us one more time. Thank you. You know, these talented students, these talented graduates, they're talented and they have great potential, and we know that this talent and potential permeates this entire graduating class. I hope that you all share my same passion and pride for our university. So we don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye to our graduates. We say congratulations, we say good luck, and we say Godspeed. Thank you very much.
We hope you enjoy the time you will spend today with your friends, fellow graduates, and families. Again, congratulations on reaching this special day in your lives. I invite you to attend the college ceremonies, most of which, due to the rain, will begin at 12:30 p.m. The locations are listed on page 51 of your program. Shuttles are available to transport the graduates and their families and friends to the College of Fine Arts ceremony at Emmons Auditorium. We ask that the families and friends of graduates proceed directly to the site of your graduates' college ceremony. And graduates, we ask that you remain in your seats until you're dismissed from the stage. Graduates of the College of Health and their families and friends should remain seated here until all other graduates have left the arena. Now please rise and join Alexandra Bilhartz in the singing of the alma mater. The words can be found on page 2 in the program. And please remain standing until the platform party has recessed down the aisle.
Celebration of the centennial graduates here at Ball State University. And congratulations to each one of those graduating with a doctorate, master's, bachelor's, and associate's degree from Ball State University. A truly amazing accomplishment for each one of those in attendance. Nearly 3,000 graduates on hand. May success be in your future. Thanks for watching and enjoying the day of celebration here inside Worthen Arena. We appreciate your support and love from Ball State University. The messages from President Mearns and Governor Eric Holcomb ringing throughout the course of Ball State's campus and inside of Worthen Arena. Special thank you from everybody here on the broadcast crew in Worthen Arena from Ball State's campus, as the Teachers College, College of Science and Humanities, College of Health, College of Fine Arts, CCIM, College of Business, Architecture, and Planning all head to their respective individual graduation ceremonies taking place across campus here today. Once again, over 3,000 graduates celebrated here today as President Mearns and Governor Eric Holcomb and many others placing their part throughout the course of today's celebration. For everybody in our entire crew here at Ball State University and our producer Ben Yonker, we say thank you for joining us here on the broadcast this morning and afternoon. We hope you have a great entire rest of your celebration. I'm Mick Tidrow signing off from Worthen Arena. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon.